Welcome. This is Barry Jones from Angelic Wisdom, and we're here for our monthly Angelscope for the sign of Taurus for the month of June 2022. So before I begin, I'd just like to extend a warm welcome to everyone, and thank you for returning to this monthly series. If you're new to the Angelic Wisdom community, I'd like to also welcome you as well. And just to go over a few things before we get into the reading, one, I'm going to create a link to the general monthly reading for June in the description area below. So if you haven't seen it yet, please check it out. You can find it also um, any of my other material on my Twitter account and my Facebook page as well. So there are links below for that as well. Um, and just go ahead and remind you, if you haven't subscribed, to do so and check the all notification bell and like and leave comments, as this generates the algorithms and helps my channel, as well as it keeps it in your news feed, and it will connect you with similar content. And let's see, if you're looking for an angel reading, you can go to my current website, theangelschool.com/services. We'll have a new website, which will be angelicwisdom.org. It's not up yet, but if you're watching this video and the link has, if it has changed, then you could also try that one. But this is my 10th anniversary year on YouTube, so this year I'm offering my first time angelic promotional reading for the entire year, unlimited to everyone. So you can select that, and there are other readings as well, like my email reading and my half-hour reading. So feel free to check out all of that information. And just to go over the format of the cards, the card on the right and the card on the left and the card on the right are from a message from your guardian angel. And this card highlights the major arcana lesson that you're working with in this month. And the card on the right will highlight in the ways that that lesson might be playing out in your day-to-day awareness, and some advice about how to work with it. Okay? So, as we begin, let's take a deep breath together. And just be aware of your I am presence and connecting in through your heart chakra, and just connecting and aligning with your I am presence. So they're showing me a very thin trunk of a tree and this huge weight of branches and leaves on that that poor little tree trunk, and it's not very tall. So when this happens, when the branches are so close to the ground and the trunk is very short, it tells me that you don't have very far to reach in order to connect in with the universe and with the divine. However, when the trunk of the tree is very thin, it also gives me a sense that your connection you could be more open to this. So this might have to do with that you might be, very, very psychic, and what you're trying to do is to kind of shut down a little bit all of that information. And so, but there it all is, right? And they're writing the word love as if they want you to understand that whatever you're receiving, or it's all out of the capacity of love that you have, okay? And there's nothing that you ever have to do with this except but to extend love. Okay? This allows you to love at a greater capacity sometimes than most others because of your empathy that you have. It's very natural to you, and your compassion. And they're just giving me like the branches just get really close to the earth, and it just seems like it almost feels like you walk with the angels, you walk with you understand the animals and the trees and nature that's all around you. You really connect in with this. Now they kept showing me. Um, I must say, as the branches come down, it just feels heavy, right? Maybe to you, your perception of it is this heaviness, and I feel like it's a gift, but you are more focused on the weight of the gift than the actual, and they write power, abilities that the gifts afford you. And this is where you might have a very powerful shift when you no longer focus on the weight of the gifts, but the way in which the gifts empower you. Okay? So let's take a look at the. Now, it's interesting because they kept showing me feet, different types of feet for each one of these cards. So the first card was a woman's shoe, like one of those ballerina shoes. I'm not really good at, but they're flats. This card was sort of a woman's foot, sort of painted toenails, very groomed and everything. And then this one was this very large foot, unruly, and just kind of, yeah, it was very unruly. I don't know how else to put it, but this big toe just flexing itself. So they wrote something about the unconscious, all right, and so each of the feet were going in this direction to the right. So that tells me actions that one is taking towards the future to build something towards the future. That's one interpretation right now in my mind. But let's take a look at this card. So those ballerina shoes gives me a sense of, I don't know, they just like they're cute, safe, dainty, but casual, right? So here we have the High Priestess Taurus, and this is interesting because of what we were just talking about with the psychicness and empathic abilities. And so this month, you're going to really be sensing sort of a strong, very, very strong intuitive hits in this month, okay? And I don't know what that shoe, so that ballerina shoe, I don't mean ballerina, but the flats that look like ballerina shoes with the little, bows. They're very comfortable, I'm sure, and slip-ons. And so, you've been something about this in your awareness of your taking steps that in some way you've been trying to play it safe, right? You've been trying to conceal, because this is the only one that had a shoe on. The other ones were barefoot. And so there's a feeling that you're trying to play it safe. Maybe you're afraid to use your gifts in a way that might serve others for the greater good. Okay, all right. Let me just take a look at I was supposed to turn over the Archangel card first. Oh, look at this. So you have a guardian angel. So your guardian angel is speaking to you. So this is says love yourself unconditionally, ask for help. What I'm getting a sense of is this is the only guardian angel card in the deck. So this is telling me that your guardian angel is coming through because your guardian angel has been with you since the conception of your soul. Okay? And your guardian angel walks this path, your very personal path, through each and every one of your lifetimes, and oversees your divine blueprint, oversees, that is to say, oversees your unique gifts and talents. Your guardian angel is always respectful, the word I'm seeing, and about its responsibility. There might be certain challenges that you have elected to go through, and your guardian angel will step back, no matter how challenging or painful that is, to allow you to have that lesson. That is a very compassionate and egoless stance, because your guardian angel is always loving you unconditionally, and it's unfailing in this. Wow, she's writing something about numerology, and I don't know much about numerology at all, but you might want to look into either this number here, 2, as a path, or look into your birth, using your birth date, and come up with what your number, your life path number might be, or something, whatever they call it. But she's giving me a sense that your gifts are part of your purpose, and this is a part of your unique gifts that you've come with, and that these gifts you're meant to contribute. So the weight of it, you might be feeling the weight of your gifts because your gifts are trying to reach you, to remind you of who you're meant to be and what your purpose is. Okay? Let's take a look at the Minor Arcana lesson and how this might be playing out for you in your day-to-day awareness. Okay, so the Ace of Air, the thing that's coming to me, the word is epiphanies. But this is like these aha moments, okay? So you're going to be getting these clear thoughts. Like, you're just going to have this clear knowing. Like, without knowing how you know it, it'll just be like this aha, like a solutions will start to occur to you, all right? And be aware that when other people might address you or communicate with you about something, that you're going to get clear messages for them, and it's your time to share it. So you're really being called to share the messages that you receive in a respectful way, similar to how your guardian angel. So every message that you receive might not be for you to share, but for you to understand. And when you accept that and be okay with that, and understand that we have to respect people's chosen paths of challenges and difficulties. But you may not be able to share with them that which you know, but it might enable you to be of comfort, even when you might disagree with them, because what you're being guided to do is to be unconditionally loving. And that might be what you might be having trouble with, is knowing and not agreeing, or finding fault. And you can disagree, but finding fault is judgment. It's not compassion. It's not unconditional. loving, unconditional love. So make sure that as you work with this, and this might be your plight to work through, that then your gifts will no longer be a burden to you, but they will become a tool of empowerment and a source of empowerment for your own journey, as well as the journey of others. All right? So be in your communication, and that's why they were talking about come from a place of love. So now here we had this unruly big masculine toe, and I feel like maybe the masculine, because the first two are feminine, that, and this is a masculine energy, that you're going to have to put yourself out there taking risk. All right, you might be afraid to do it. It might feel like it's out of control, or you're going to lose control, or you're going to lose something. But trust what you're guided to share. Trust the knowledge that and information that comes to you that might guide you to take some risks for yourself personally that you're afraid of, but that will change your entire life. And they're writing the word expression. So this is an opportunity for you to really express yourself, to be true to yourself as well. So I send you lots of love and angel blessings, and have a beautiful month, Taurus. God bless.